What is up, everybody? Turboverse Steve here today. So we're going to talk about an interview that the head of PlayStation, Herman Host, has given, talking about how the state of games, how they're going to how PlayStation games are going to PC, and how they're making live service games. So pretty much the live service games are still in full effect. I believe the major thing from this account was that they're coming to PC after a year. No, the live service games are going day one to PC. Wow, this is going to be like a year transition from games coming to PS5 to PC. So they are heavily invested in going to the PC at this point, which I kind of had a feeling they were going to do this. They kind of pretty much laid that out before they kept previously putting those previous games, PlayStation games on PC. So I don't know why it's a big shocker, but Sony fanboys are not taking this news really great. They are pretty mad that these games, their so-called exclusives, is coming to PC, which is kind of like, if you're, like I said before in my previous videos, if you're an average gamer, if you're a PlayStation fan, you probably don't care because you're playing the games anyway. But if you are a fanboy, this is greatly affecting you. Like it is doing this one fanboy right here, JTech TV. Now, when you listen to this clip, you can barely hear him at that, but this dude sounds like he lost this dog, his puppy died or something. I'm like, I don't know why these fanboys are so affected by games coming to PC. At the end of the day, if you play on PlayStation, you can play these games anyway. But these guys are greatly affected by it. Let's listen to the clip so you can see how defeated this guy sounds from this decision.
He does look like, even though he has to say this stuff, it's like he does not want to deliver this news, because even he joined PlayStation because it was something special. PlayStation is really not special anymore. You can, everything that we have, you can put it on PC and play it on PC just as good. There's nothing special about the box except for being able to get this level of power for a very cheap price. If that's the only real thing you can use as a PlayStation fan or fanboy in arguments, it's pretty pathetic. Kind of like.
So it's not pathetic that you choose to be a fanboy, but it's pathetic that the games are going to PC. Got it. Just a weird level of logic right there. But let's continue.
Being an Xbox fan, oh yeah, all our games are on PC, but our shit's cheaper. Really? You want to be that type of person? Nah. You got the box for exclusives. The box no longer has exclusives. It no longer has the value it once did. Simple as that. I'm going to keep my box. I'm going to enjoy these games. Some games I'm getting day one. A lot of them I'm not. But that's their fault. A lot of people going to feel the same way. They literally followed Xbox. We all wanted them not to do this, and they did that anyway. They followed in Xbox footsteps, and it's a very, very sour taste. I want to play this real quick.
Okay, so that's it right there. He said they followed Xbox. It's like, no duh, Sherlock. They want to make money. It's like these companies make a lot more money instead of keeping their exclusive games on just one platform. They put it to PC, they can make more money. So I don't see what, like I said before, this isn't a big deal. Fanboys are just, I don't know why they're just now realizing this when they've been doing it for the longest. They want to follow Xbox because they want to make more money. It's like, well, that's the reason why they did to begin with. But yeah, these games that cost a lot of money to make. Unlike Nintendo, the only person who could probably still keep their games exclusive is Nintendo, because their games will cost too much to make, and their games actually really go out and buy their games, so their games can stay exclusive. But PlayStation and Xbox, their first party games got to be on other consoles because the games cost a lot of money to make. So it makes sense why the games are going to PC. But these guys are only really butthurt about this because they can't use this in console war list wars to say, hey, my console got better games than your console. And it's like, it don't really care because to make it just buy these games on PC at the point, so they're not really exclusive. So just ridiculous. But let's see what people got to say about this. Sounds like he's been crying for 3 days. This guy seems very hurt by this news, to be honest. That man is just so defeated. You can feel the tears in his eyes welling up. Every PlayStation fan that ran that narrative like a marathon since 2015 should feel defeated. Xbox are right all along, PlayStation follows. Yeah. All that bragging was doing, they just feel like idiots now because Sony's doing the same thing. In arguments, LMAO, what the F? One of his main priorities is things to use and say in arguments. They just want to say that PlayStation is better than Xbox. Well, it's like it's going the same route. Who is he arguing this with? Switch players? Won't fly with Xbox guys as that's cheaper in most markets and most powerful. Newsflash, the box was never special. It was always just been a computer, but there's the pony mentality, like there's magic or something in the box and no the hardware could possibly do what it does. Yeah. Literally just a box to play video games, that's it. Damn, he acts like the world is going to end if the bangers come to PC. Yeah. The fanboy world ends at that point if the games come to PC because they can't use that exclusivity narrative, and they're so depressed about it. It's just insane. Most people buy PlayStation to buy Call of Duty and sports games. The people buying for exclusives are a minority. Kind of true in instance. These pony tears, man. Most people buy Xbox to play games, not just exclusives, although it simply doesn't matter if games are on PC. That's about the ecosystem and value of that. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Like, you pretty much buy Xbox to play the games for their ecosystem. Pretty much. Did this man say this level of power for this cheap of a price? I want what this guy is smoking. Especially since they're raising the prices everywhere for the PS5, so it's like you could probably get the Xbox a lot cheaper than the PS5. So no, just salty, very salty. Watch out, he is so defeated he might start sending unsolicited NSFW pics to women once more. Yeah, because he had that controversy before. A crying pony, okay. Finish him. I always purchase consoles because generally I want to own all of them. Okay. Sony has been copying Xbox and Nintendo for the past 2 decades, so he shouldn't be surprised that Sony continues to copy greatness. He's more concerned with arguing with people on Twitter than anything else. Dude just called himself out and didn't even realize it. Yeah. That is more to these guys. Just arguing with other people is just like what this thing is about to them. But rather than just playing video games, they rather argue with people, say, hey, my console got more exclusives than yours. And it's like, who cares? Love it when fanboys get sad. Yeah, people are genuinely getting sad over this news. They are genuinely like crying tears, like feeling depressed over this news. How dare they put my precious exclusives on PC? More people get to play my games now. Boo hoo. Dude is crying and turning on his own platform already. Just insanity. Imagine Lily Sam being able to use it in arguments as a reason to buy a console. They've literally followed Xbox at this point. We all wanted them not to do this, acting like everyone who ever bought a PlayStation console said that. Yeah, I think the average person on PlayStation doesn't care about exclusives at all, to be honest. Like, they're playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, the most casual of casual games. They don't care about exclusives. And I think Sony, that's what's making Sony's decision even better, because they see that the average person who's buying their 120 plus million install base, who's buying a PlayStation 4 or PS5, aren't buying the exclusives like that. They're just buying Call of Duty and like the multi-plat games. So it doesn't make any sense to keep these exclusive games, which is costing them a lot of money just to be on one platform. It's like, if you think with an average adult brain, you will realize that, and not just think with a fanboy brain. Okay. These dudes are weird as F, brah. Just play effing games. Console peasants are crying. He's defeated and he's a dumbass. I lost good brain cells listening to this stupid us. He has the logic of a 12-year-old. Yeah, if they had a fanboy with the same logic, they would be out of business at this point. Like, if fanboys actually ran these companies, they would be out of business. You can't have fanboys running these companies. Because they'd be like, hey, let's keep our games exclusively on our platform, which aren't selling that great. Our fan base don't really buy those games like that, so you'd be out of business. Why would you not follow Xbox's example, putting games on PC, lets more people get to play them, and gets the game more exposure and more sales? This guy's mindset is just so dumb. Yeah, that's all these Sony fanboys are. They don't think Sony wants money. Sony's in the business of making money. And them keeping their exclusives on PlayStation is going to get them the money they need or want. So, gonna conclude it right here. It's just hilarious how these guys sound really defeated and hurt over this decision. Well, it's like if you are an adult, you kind of realize this is gonna happen. So, yeah. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like for this video, and as always, thanks for watching and peace.